Greetings, readers. It's Josh Berniking, Struggling Christian Dad. Welcome to video podcast number 3. As you can see, I've added a new element to this podcast. You can see me now. I'm actually on video. Yeah, that's me. I know. I'm not very much to look at, but I felt the visual connection was needed to if I really wanted to try and reach more people with this podcast. You know, if you read my post the other day, you already know that at my church we've been learning about kind of the differences between religion and Christianity. I feel this message is so important because I know from experience and talking to people that have been kind of turned off from Christianity and from religion and the church. It's not really because of the message that Jesus was preaching, but because of all the attachments that we as people, try to throw on to kind of the Christian faith. These attachments are usually things like, you can't commit this sin, or you're not worthy of, Jesus' grace because you do this, or, because you don't do this, it's just all these little attachments that we throw on to the faith. And I have to be honest, I disagree with that. And well, the great thing is that the message at church the past couple weeks has really been involved in what Paul was teaching and what he was writing the Galatians about in Galatians. Paul teaches us in Galatians it's something that's really, really simple and true. I usually use a different translation of the Bible, but this translation that Pastor Bob used this past Sunday really kind of rang true with me and kind of got my point across as to how important this message was from Paul. It's from Galatians 3:1, and it's the CEV version. It reads as this: "You stupid Galatians, I told you exactly how Jesus Christ was nailed to a cross. Has someone now put an evil spell on you?" I mean, Pastor used this verse this past Sunday, and like I said, it just resonated with me. The message, is simply about how Paul was writing the Galatians because they had been attaching these requirements to receive the grace of Jesus. For the last 4 years, I've been waiting for someone to give a message in a sermon like this. I've felt this way for so long. And, even before my faith really started to solidify and get strong and my relationship with Jesus started to become really, really important to me, that was my big hang up with the church, was we had all these requirements, all these rules. It was like, Jesus preached this message of grace and love, that he came and died for our sins to forgive us because he knew we were imperfect and he knew we were never going to be able to be perfect. And he died for us so that we could, through him, be close to God again. And I felt like as Christians, it was so easy to judge and tell people, well, you live in sin and you're not worthy of Jesus. That it was so easy for the church to do this, and it just bugged me. And like I've said in the past, I'm not a pastor and I'm not a Bible expert or anything like that. I'm still a student. I'm still learning. And this lesson from Paul just makes me want to jump for joy and just tell everyone I know about this message series in the book of Galatians. I'm going to end my little video podcast. Like I said, it's going to be a quick one today with this Bible verse. Galatians 4:5, and this is from my normal translation that I always use. You can look all these up on BibleGateway.com. Galatians 4:5. God sent him to buy freedom for us who were slaves to the law so that he could adopt us as his very own children. And I'm just going to close up. God sent his only son to be crucified and to die to set us free from the shackles and chains of sin. He didn't come here and die to imprison us with all these rules and regulations and requirements to receive his grace. That's a gift, guys. It's free. We don't have to earn it. We don't have to do anything to get that. It's just free. I'm going to end with that, guys. I hope this message reaches those who need it. Thanks for listening, and God bless y'all.